goodies? It's your girl, AyChristene, and today, me and my husband have been eating a lot of Subway lately. I was like, you know what? Let me check out more Odd1sOut Subway videos. This is Annoying Customers by Odd1sOut. I've seen a couple when I've been in there these past couple times. I think I went there 2 times in like 4 days, so it was like every other day for 4 days. Okay, the math doesn't matter. And I'm interested to see what the types of customers he's dealt with, and if they're similar to customers we've dealt with, people who, you know, us working folk who've been in customer relation jobs or stuff like that. But yeah, link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started.
This is kind of like a part 2 video. I mean, you don't have to have seen the part 1 video to understand what I talk about.
Okay, because I was like, did I see work stories?
But I mean, if
there's
you
one of
haven't
them
watched
I've seen.
part 1, you should. So I used to work at Subway, and to be honest, about 80% of the customers were fine. Sometimes they would do something that would just personally annoy me, like ask for a meatball on flatbread. So don't feel too bad for me. Like sometimes people would ask me, can I have a turkey with lettuce, tomatoes? Whoa, slow down. What kind of bread? Foot-long or 6-inch? What kind of cheese? Is it toasted? Then we'll talk about vegetables. And every time someone brought in a list, there would always be something missing on it. Always. I never had someone come in with a complete list.
We
I would
had
ask
a list
someone,
person
what kind of cheese? And they would say, they didn't specify. Well then, if they didn't care enough to remember cheese, I guess they'll get Swiss. If anyone watching is currently working at a Subway, then feel free to use these tricks. If someone asked me,
what kind of cheese do you recommend?
Oh, Jaden.
I would always say provolone, because it's the easiest cheese to pull apart with gloves on. Really, if anyone asked me what I recommended, I would just tell them the easiest thing for me to do. But even after I gave my insightful provolone cheese recommendation, sometimes people would still say,
I'll take American.
why do you even ask me what cheese I would recommend if you're not going to take it seriously?
That's true. I had to burp really quick. But my husband, he eats American cheese, and I've seen them where they take, like the last time I was like, what's up with the cheese or the gloves? They need a new glove system because she kept trying to, it was difficult for her, and I felt bad, but I'm like, you already started, you know, so I'm not going to be like, okay, you know what, forget it, let's go to another cheese. But I did see it is difficult, so maybe from now on I might just get a provolone on the low. He won't know. Well, he will. He'll see this video, but who cares? It tastes good.
The thing that would annoy me is when people would say the sandwich was all done, but they didn't put any sauce on it. So I would ask, any sauce? And then they would be like, oh yeah, mayonnaise. Oh, why did you tell me it was all done if it wasn't?
Why did it come through the glass?
It took like 7 seconds to print out the receipt. So it would be very awkward every time I would ask people, do you want your receipt? And then they would say yes, and then we would just stare
and just
at
wait
each other until
into the
receipt printed. So what I did every time someone swiped their credit card, I would just stare off into space, and in my head I would count to 5, and then I would ask, do you want your receipt? And by the time they said yes, it was like magic. As soon as they said yes, the receipt printed.
I wonder if that's why they ask me now.
So if someone got annoyed and said, let me talk to your manager, I would just look at them and go, listen, I've been here the longest. The only other person in this store is a 16-year-old girl, and she technically isn't old enough to use a toaster, so I'm probably your best bet.
What?
I'm the manager. Like, do people think the manager will automatically take their side and give them free stuff?
Yes,
actually they do think that because it happens all the time. I would consider myself a pretty laid-back Subway employee. I didn't like to be stingy with people, even though I was disobeying the Subway formula on purpose.
That's good.
Oh, you want more than 6 olives on your foot long? Pfft, sure. Here, have a 5th slice of cheese. $1.50 for avocado. Pfft, I'll charge you 75 cents, buddy. I probably shouldn't be saying these things, in case this whole YouTube thing flops and I need a job. So I wasn't really strict on the rules. You
but
know
I would like to go to him.
Who are strict? No, we won't serve breakfast at 10:02. Get out. But
I know.
Being pretty laid back still didn't stop people.
Who ends breakfast at freaking 10 o'clock? That's a nerve. It struck a nerve because I'm like, when I would go 10:30, normally it's like 10:30 is the time where like you go to a restaurant and they end breakfast at 10:30. Like, bruh, people are still waking up at 10:30. Breakfast should end at noon when the morning ends. At noon. At noon, when it's afternoon, it is no longer morning. People eat breakfast in the morning. They should stop selling breakfast in the afternoon. At noon. I've been that was in there. That was in there.
annoying. So this one person comes in and asks for 2 foot-long pastrami sandwiches. And pastrami is our most expensive sandwich. It's about $10 for a foot-long. And guys, the pastrami is super good. But I wouldn't pay for it. I mean, it's good, yeah, but I'm not paying $10 for a foot-long.
I was just about to say,
so this guy, I make his 2 sandwiches, I ring him up, and I say, that'll be $20. And I guess he didn't look at the price of the sandwich on the menu, or he thought we still did the $5 footlongs, because he said to me, I ain't paying for that. And this is when I was just starting out. I only had like a week of experience. And after he said that, I responded, well, shoot. I guess you're not paying for it. I didn't know people could do that. Hey, I want this.
Really?
All right, that's $20. Nah, you don't want it? No, I want it. I'm just not paying for it. Okay, no, but actually, we did come up with a compromise. He told me that he had $12, so he ended up paying for one of the sandwiches, and I got to eat the other one. So that's good. Out. This one time I was making a sandwich for a guy with a very heavy accent, and he asks for onions on the side. No big deal. We at Suabwe put vegetables in little cups all the time. I actually got a soup cup because the on the side cups are teeny tiny, and I start doing my thing, but then he says, no, on the side. And I think, oh, he's getting a foot long. He probably wants onions on half of it, but not the other. So I start putting onions on half the sub. But then again, he says, no, on the side.
What does that mean?
At this point, I don't know what this guy wants. So I ask him, on the side of what? And then he screams, onions! And I never figured out what he was trying to say. This one old gentleman asks for sauce to be put on his vegetables, and normally we put it on top of the sandwich with the meat. And I didn't know if I heard him correctly because I put the sauce on, and then I closed the sandwich. So your sauce would have been in the same place either way. One time, this woman tipped me and Corey $40. She wasn't annoying. I just want to sprinkle in some good customer stories.
That's good.
Okay, one time this Native American person came in. I don't know if mentioning that was important to the story. He comes in and asks for 5 foot-long tunas. Okay, Tyler, just me and you. Let's do this. And then when we're all finished, we ring him up and we say, anything else? And he says, 7 meatballs. What?
Wait.
He wanted 7 more sandwiches.
Okay, why did he take his shirt off? And then what the heck? Why would you wait till the sandwiches are done? Why didn't you tell them? But also, they should have asked anything else before they went to ring him up. So it's kind of on both ends on that. So that's both their faults. But that's hilarious.
Sandwiches. But James, you're Suabwe. You're supposed to make people sandwiches regardless of how many they ask for. Yeah, I know, but the guy could have handled it differently. Normally for a platter, you have to call in at least an hour ahead, and that's only 5 footlongs. This guy could have called ahead and said, hey, I'm getting 12 sandwiches, so just prepare yourselves mentally. I mean, we had so many customers waiting in line. No, we didn't. That's a lie. It was all him. But still, this one woman that was making her sandwich, and for vegetables, she asked for extra lettuce. So I put on a big handful, but then she asks for more. So I put more on. More. And sprinkle some on. More! I won't be able to close the sandwich with any more lettuce. And she says, that's fine. All right, extra lettuce it is. So I ended up giving her an open sandwich with a mountain of lettuce.
Are you serious?
You know we do salads, right? When I was little, I always thought if I was working at a store and someone tried to rob me, I wouldn't give them any money. But now it's like, I ain't risking my life for Suabwe.
Take the money.
The cash register. So thankfully, I've never had anyone pull a gun on me, but I have caught people stealing from us. I was making someone's sandwich, and this one kid asks for just a water cup, so I gave it to him. So I go back to making a sandwich, and I just hear the fuzzy soda sounds being dispensed. And I look over, and the kid is putting soda in the cup. He didn't even try to hide it. When I put soda in a water cup, I at least wait for the employees to go in the back. But I didn't even say anything. I was just like, all right, man. This guy, I totally saw him take a bag of chips, and he hid it under the counter so I couldn't see. So when I rang up his sandwich, I asked, anything else? And he said, nope.
It's a bag of chips.
Okay, last story.
It's a bag of chips.
I was in the back and I was playing some Clash of Clans, and we have a computer that shows what the cameras see, and I see this woman who was eating there. She reached over the counter and took 3 large cups, and I did nothing to stop it. You know, I'm the kind of person that's like, the fast food employee is always right. Say if I was eating somewhere, and I asked for a chicken salad, and they said, we only have tuna salad. I'm the kind of person that's like, oh, well, I guess I'm having the tuna salad then. I think people need to realize that these fast food workers are actually people, and not something for you to use to get a free sandwich. I did mean it when I said in the last video that everyone at some point should work in a fast food or retail job. It's nuts. Okay, we're done.
Okay, we're done. I agree. Like, it can be frustrating, and you are dealing with people. And you know what? I guess I do agree. I'm not the type of person that's the customer is always right, but sometimes customers be mad annoying. Like the issue is saying, like, and I've dealt with situations where someone is telling you something that means a certain thing. Like the on the side story. I've been in situations where someone's like, hey, I would like it this way. And you're doing it based off of what they're saying, but that's not what they mean. They don't know how to convey what they mean. And so they said it. I'm like, hey, I did it. They're like, no, that's not what I mean. Okay, well, what do you mean? How do you want it? And they're just confused. They don't know how to explain it. And it can be frustrating. It can be frustrating. But this put me back through a lot of I worked at Burger King. I worked at Tropical Smoothie. I worked at, I won't tell all the places I worked at now, maybe in another video or whatever, but I've worked at a lot of places, and I've dealt with situations like these, and they can be very like, oh, it makes you want to choke somebody out. Yeah, and when someone's stealing, I don't really put them on front street, because I'm not gonna risk my life for this big $1 billion company. You know, they pay what, $7 an hour, $8 an hour, depending on where you live or where you're at. Is $8 an hour really worth your life? But it sucks. It's annoying when you see it, though. But anyways, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Have you dealt with customers like this? All right, what kind of employee are you? Are you the type that lets things pass? Or you're like, hey, I'm gonna make sure I do things the right way? Let me know. If you like the video, check out the link in the description box below. If you like this video, hug the life out of that like button. I love you guys as always, and until next time, buddies. Toodles!